going to be the Jazz off the tip. And now Washington starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make him pay with the pass. And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Outside, Sexton. Clarkson surveying the floor. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porzingis finds Beal to the left side wing. It's deflected. Kicks it out to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Covered by Morris.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Beal, that's tipped. They retain possession. Passes it to Kuzma, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Now, here's Clarkson. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Beal. Shot clock at 5. Inside. The shot. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Beal.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 7. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Down low, and finished off by Gay.
And Gay is superb at knowing where to run to in the open floor. A clever forward who finds ways to score in the fast break.
Now here's Beal. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The drive by Clarkson. Nice move, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morris passes to Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Jazz leading by 5. Now Clarkson, and he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 11.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Morris. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And the layup falls.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Gay. From beyond the arc. Washington with the rebound. Now here's Beal. Here's Porzingis. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. He's out there with Jones. And it's Toscano Anderson in at the 3. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And it's Washington the other way. To the inside. Right. Toscano Anderson grabs the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Jones sends it back. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Gibson. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the dunk by Kispert.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Kispert. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Now, here's Kispert. Olynyk is covering. Nice ball movement by Washington. Goodwin. Bucket is good. Goodwin's got it back down to within single digits for Washington.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Jones. Here's Horton Tucker.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Olynyk. This one for 3. To the left wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over Goodwin. That misses off the backboard.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Gibson. Porzingis is coming in for Avdia. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Wright. And the Wizards making a change here. Morris is checked in.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Now here's Porzingis. No good from outside. Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Porzingis kicks to Morris. Outside, Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Over Gay. The Wizards with another miss. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The pass to Gay. The dish to Clarkson. To the paint. The inside shot. And again, it's Utah.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. No good again that time.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Clarkson goes in. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for him.
Getting it done on both ends.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the grip.
The Wizards, 60.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the three, the small forward. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Fires top of the key. And foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Porzingis against Gay. Porzingis passes to Morris. Got a piece of it. Gay inside. Guarded by Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Wizards trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Gafford. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got 13 points.
Terrific footwork. Beal pulling up in rhythm. It's beautiful.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And Utah making a change here. Jazz leading by 11.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now here's Gay to stop the drought, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, and Gabe's skilled really at drawing contact. Doesn't back away from it, especially when he's shooting.
So both teams making some changes here.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now here's Kispert. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. Kispert's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Gay over Goodwin, and he can't bank that one in. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Kispert, and again, Washington with the triple.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Utah calls timeout.
Let's hear it for your Jazz dancers. Dance team.
Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Abaji. Pass to Jones. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Now here's Goodwin. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Here's Light. And Gibson kicks to Avdia. Another shot. And Jones pulls it down. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Driving in. Horton Tucker. The pass to Jones. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abaji. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. Kispert with it. 7 points in the game. Latrey can't hit that one.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with...
Please, a big round of
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Markkanen. Colin Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. That's the group right now for Utah. Sexton finds Markkanen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. That one drops for him. And the Jazz lead by 12.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Here's Beal. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Count that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Now, here's Clarkson. Going inside. Gay. Back to Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. A 3 from Gay. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Wizards ball.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Morris passes to Porzingis. Rebound, Utah. Gay's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the inside, and then Gay with the dunk.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. That he can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Stolen by Clarkson. Markkanen with it. Now Beal defending.
Bradley Beal. That's his first.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
But Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Markkanen finds Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Gay outside. Outside, Markkanen. Porzingis with the steal. Inside. Kuzma passes to Beal. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Outside, Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 11. Gay with it. Guarded now by Morris. Clarkson against Gafford. The Jazz again can't hit it. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Clarkson on the wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Wizards trail by 10. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. The quick look, no good that time. Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan Clarkson.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you know what time it is, Jazz fans. Let's get loud right now for your Jazz Breaker Dance Crew. That was your Jazz Breaker Dance Crew. How about those moves?
And that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot. Good on the second free throw. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. 11-point game. They grab their own miss. Out to Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Here's Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Daniel Gafford.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them to within 10.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Washington, Bradley.
And both free throws good for Beal. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Shoots a 3, and the Jazz can't hang on to the ball. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And so it's Utah with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
now. Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard spot. Love finds Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here's Utah. It's a three-point game. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Sexton. This one for three. Love grabs the miss. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
B.A., absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now Sexton. Pass to Gay. No one near him. And Hero grabs the board.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Back to Love. It's stolen by Clarkson. On the break. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebound, Utah. Gay to pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Love. And here's Butler outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Clarkson for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Utah leading. Gay inside. Butler covering. Outside for Sexton. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. 4 on the clock. Hero for 3. That one is off.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Sexton against Love. Markkanen outside. Back to Gay. Banked it in off the glass. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Line change here for Utah.
Give a big hand for your Jazz team.
Miami trailing. Here's Lowry. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Pass to Jones. Outside Olynyk. Now Jones. He's guarded by Lowry. 13 feet out. Jones misses.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Robinson with it. Back to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Out to Lowry. Just 3 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz. They're up by 6.
Fans, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Gabe Vincent out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position.
This guy's a tank. THT, showing it off.
Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top. The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Olynyk. 5 on the clock. And he makes it on the layup.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Here's Vincent. Outside Robinson. Martin outside. The 3 is up. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. Utah shooting it with confidence. 54% so far.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
On target from range. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Most big guys wouldn't shoot this from that distance, but Kelly Olynyk made it look effortless.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Comes in for Toscano Anderson, and Clarkson subbed in for Horton Tucker. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Yurtseven. Kevin Love comes in for Martin. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Robinson, and it's Hero in for Vincent. Lowry with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Open shot by Lowry. And again, the Heat missing. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Abaji. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Love, a screen on Markkanen. Butler into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Here's Abaji. To the inside. From the wing. Stolen by Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the half. Here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is why Hero is a volume three-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
And Utah calls time here.
Get live.
1:46 left in the second.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
It's stolen by Love. Lowry with it. It's stolen by Clarkson. Lowry against Sexton. Inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Hero with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Back to Hero. Pass to Butler. 4-3. Rebounded by Gay. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Now here's Clarkson. Launches it. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Pass to Lowry. Outside Butler. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that one misses.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Sexton up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Markkanen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson outside. Lowry with a steal. That one's good. This game is all even.
He has quick hands, quick feet. Lowry's incredibly disruptive on the defensive end. Great individual effort.
Tie game here in Utah. Don't go.
19. The Heat, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Lauri Markkanen out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. That's the group for Utah right now.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
With the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Hero right side. Back to Butler. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Butler can't get it to go. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why. They've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Lowry. And it's Clarkson missing. Miami trailing. Martin outside. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Jimmy Butler.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clarkson against Hero. Pass to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Miami ball. Coming on the floor for the Jazz. Ochai Agbaji.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Hero. With the crossover. So it'll be 2 for, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after.
The previous play is under review.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
First one falls for him. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The Jazz with another miss. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Outside Love. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Clarkson against Adebayo. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
To the wing, right side. Love for 3. They grab their own miss. Hero, left side. Outside Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurt Sevens checked in for Bam Adebayo. Martin comes in for Love. Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Oladipo is subbed in for Hero. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Agbaji. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Pass to Strus. Three-pointer.
What marketing does there defensively, he uses his size, stays focused, and stays connected.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Rebound by the Heat.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Martin. Gay with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Abaji. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Heat take it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
You're 7 a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen. That one misses. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And he sinks the second. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Timeout called. The Jazz.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
30 seconds left in the third. Here's Sexton. Gay outside. From outside, off the mark. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Martin. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. Just 3 on the clock. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. We've got Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Yurtseven in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Thing of beauty, in terms of pure shooting form, Market is already well polished.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.
Man, he's been in control because of how well he's shooting. He's finding holes in the defense, and he's able to capitalize. Wow, it's almost like his confidence is increasing with each basket he makes.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Sexton. It's stolen by Love. Oladipo outside. Love, a screen on Gay. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Gay against Oladipo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim. Just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And the Heat call time here. Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This guy is a gamer. Tyler Hero, I love how he powers through.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Pass to Gay. Oh, he tries a three. Sexton with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Gay. Good D by Adebayo.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Back to Love. Hero with it. Uneasy two on the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Jazz lead.
An aggressive scorer who hunts for his shot. Tyler knows how to get himself going.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Sexton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Sexton's got his first basket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Tipped.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Knocks down the long J.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Clarkson for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 11.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Clarkson for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero on the wing. Outside for Love. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Butler on the wing. Clock at 6. Hits the trifecta.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Outside Sexton. Here's the three. The shot, no good. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The shot by Butler, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Clarkson passes to Gay, uncovered, and right through it goes.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 8. Butler can't get it to go. Marking it inside, working on Adebayo. Clarkson finds Sexton. The three is up. And so it's Utah with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
It's live covered. To the NBA. GA, it's all yours.
Yep.
David, he is a gamer, no doubt. GA, we appreciate the report. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So here is Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Morris. To the middle, 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Adebayo, Kuzma with the defensive effort. And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Butler kicks to Love. Back to Butler. And Love has it in the corner. Passes it to Butler. Outside Lowry. From past the arc. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. On offense, here are the Wizards.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Wizards have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Offered a screen on Hero. The pass to Morris. Lets the three fly. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Hero, no good. Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Picked his pocket. Gafford against Love. Outside for Lowry. Back to Love. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Morris outside. Over in the corner, Porzingis. That one good for 2. And with the Heat GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. It's just a solid team.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
A three from Morris. Rebound by Butler.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Washington has possession. Following the score by Miami, Morris passes to Porzingis. Fires the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And a wide open look for Hero. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Up top, Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. And the 3 off target. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Beal, and there's the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Outside Lowry. High post shot. And that's good. For 2.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Morris against Lowry. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Timeout on the floor. Miami timeout. It's time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A different look for Miami.
It's time to make some noise.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Miami trailing. Oladipo with the ball. Yurtseven passes to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Ball stolen. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish.
DC family, your Wizards,
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
They've got Kispert. Gill is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Wright in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Kispert. The Heat knocking down the tray. Gibson setting a pick for Kispert. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Nunn, following the score by Miami. They set the screen. Now Kispert. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 4. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Kispert.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Martin kicks to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Now, Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in.
First team foul.
And so here is Miami. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Three-pointer, Lowry. And no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Kuzma inside. Defended by Butler. Kuzma kicks to Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
Mixing it up just a little bit. Beal gets himself some room to work with using that screen.
Well, their pass to Love. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to Morris. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. 1:07 left in the first half. Pass to Butler. Beal against Hero. Back to Butler. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Morris dishes to Beal. Outside, Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. He has 5.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Pass to Adebayo. Love outside. Here's Butler driving to the basket.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Porzingis with a screen on Love. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David. And we'll...
Your Wizards, 20. The Heat, 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Heat leading by 6. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Kicks it out to Love. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot clock at 6. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Nice read from the big guy. Love, his teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Passes to Gafford.
Ball entered from below the basket. Heat ball.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lowry passes to Love. Hero with it. Kicks it out to Love. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Stretch fours, that's Kevin Love right there. Terrific range and a great quick trigger on that one.
Beal gets a wide open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Beal's got 7.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now Hero, he's got 5. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. And it's Lowry penetrating. And the rejection by Gafford. Porzingis against Love. Porzingis passes to Beal. Takes it inside and finished off by Beal.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Wizards trail by 4. And here is Kispert. Stolen by Robinson. And he drives in. Stolen by Avdia. Down low. Here's Gibson. Second shot opportunity. Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Three-pointer. Martin. It's good from long range. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now, here's Kispert. He's got 5. To the inside. Here's Avdia. Pass to Kispert. Right outside. He kicks to Kispert. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Heat. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Oladipo for 3. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards trail by 4. Knocked away. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Beal. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. For the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Vincent. And Oladipo has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Right side Beal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Miami ahead. They're up by 4. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original. Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Times, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Lowry, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 6.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Gafford sets the pick for Beal to the middle. Gafford passes to Beal. Washington calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Lowry kicks to Love. Love with the screen on Kuzma. Kuzma against Butler. Misses from close range. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. 4-point game. Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's Beal in the corner. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Beal.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
The Heat shooting in this game 45%. Beal against Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Beal dishes to Morris. Outside, Porzingis. Over Love. Porzingis finds Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Porzingis. From outside the arc. And that one is off. And the Heat going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Love with the screen for Lowry. To the paint. Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. Outside Butler. Back to Love. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 4. Outside Beal. Inside. Here's Gafford. Good as Beal picking up the assist. Gafford's got his first bucket of the night.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Lowry passes to Love. Butler feeling out a bit. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Heat lead by 5.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Outside Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Kuzma with the screen for Porzingis. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
That's a 2 from Butler. Here's Love. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Love. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
Wizards trail by 5. Beal the pass to Morris. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside. The kick outside to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Adebayo. And that one, good. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. 27 seconds left in the game. Beal finds Porzingis. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Now the pass to Lowry. Love outside. Kicks it out to Hero. Over Beal. Can't connect. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
in this game. We'll see that both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here are the starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. Beal with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Now here's Gafford. Here's Beal. Some solid defense from Sexton. Kuzma against Clarkson. Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And there it is for him.
Get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Over to the left wing. To the middle. Pass to Sexton. That shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Beal with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Porzingis with it. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Wow, Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor, gets right to the cup.
Clarkson against Beal. Clarkson passes to Sexton. And Beal comes to help. Just 4 to shoot. Markkanen from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Morris for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Sexton, the shot misses. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Beal on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Off target with the 3. Utah trailing here. Clarkson with the ball. Beal picks him up. Pass to Sexton. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Outside Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Give him 8 points now.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Clarkson outside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Morris passes to Gafford. They kick it out to Porzingis. Clock is at 3. Morris for 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. And Porzingis with a layup. Porzingis has got 10.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Wizards.
DC family,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Damian Jones. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Juan Toscano-Anderson. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Of course, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
first personal foul.
That one's off.
Shooting for Utah, Damian Jones.
That one's no good. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Gibson. Pass to Wright. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Here's Abaji. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Jones.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Wright. None up top. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. On offense, here's Utah. It's a 10-point game. The kick to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Kispert. Jones with some nice D.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Horton-Tucker, hounded by Wright. 2 points. That one goes. Horton-Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Out to the right wing. Here's Kispert. Back to Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kispert. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Olynyk has proven to be an effective role player. This is a guy who's proven he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the win.
A new lineup here for Washington. And Utah calls time here.
Now is the time
for Utah. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. The Jazz again can't hit. The Wizards have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Beal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gay picks one up.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
To the paint. Here's Morris. Takes it inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
That free throw good for Morris.
At the line for the Wizards, Monte.
Both free throws good from Morris. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Morris against Sexton. Gay, a screen on Kuzma. Here's Clarkson. Gafford grabs the miss. Well, the Wizards shooting about 47%. A nice number. Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Gay outside from downtown. The Jazz again can't hit. And the Wizards with possession here. Kuzma drives in. The shot no good. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. The shake. And the layup is up and in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis.
And so it's Washington finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And more NBA.
19. Let's hear it for the
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 5 points in the game.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Morris with it, picked up by Sexton. Morris against Sexton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. Defended by Porzingis. Pass to Markkanen. Beal against Gay. Soft touch off the glass. Gay's got his first 2 points.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Gay.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. He shoots. Outside Sexton. Down low. Stolen by Gafford. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Outside Sexton. Back to Clarkson. To the middle. Tipped away. Stolen by Gafford. In transition. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Gay. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clarkson against Beal. Clarkson attacking.
What great defensive effort there from Porzingis to get an arm out to contest that shot.
And then Beal with the dunk.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Clarkson for 3. Pure from three-point range. Clarkson's got 5. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Driving in, and then Beal with the dunk.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Outside Porzingis. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. Gay right side. Kuzma against Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Morris driving inside, up and in on the layup. He's got 7.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Sexton, pass to Gay. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Markkanen, defended by Kuzma. The kick out to Gay. And that one's long.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And so it's Washington in a good situation, up by 13 points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Now here's Nunn. The D's right on him. And the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Sexton against Wright. The open shot, Gay. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Inside, here's Gibson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
We know this. Taj Gibson loves getting physical. It doesn't matter how aggressive you are.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Abaji. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Nunn. Pass to Kispert. Right outside. Here's Kispert. It's Abdia on the wing. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. Wright with a steal. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Here's Abaji. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Utah calls time here. So both teams making some changes here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He told them, I know you've been putting it all out there tonight, but this is when we need our energy to be at its highest. He's trying to keep his team from fading in the late stages. It was a message of motivation more than anything else, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Porzingis. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
2 on the clock. The Jazz again can't hit. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Kuzma finds Beal. And here is Morris. Kuzma outside. Out to the right wing. Pulls up. The shot comes out. And Utah will come the other way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Toscano Anderson. It's stolen by Kuzma. Morris down low. Misses from close range. Here's Abaji. Hounded by Beal. Here's Toscano Anderson. Porzingis grabs the board. Morris outside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Here's Abaji. Missed it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One.
it. Steve, in this one, we've got two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting a three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Agbaji in at the point. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the middle, knocks it loose.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Pass to Agbaji. Down low. Butler with the ball. Outside Lowry. Left side, Love. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Butler. No good. Shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs.
Outside, Hero. Buries the long-range jumper.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Clarkson against Adebayo. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Clarkson for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside, Hero. To the paint. Here's Agbaji. Misses the three. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Three-pointer, Butler. The shot off that time. And Utah the other way now. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Agbaji offline with his three. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And Butler puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
From deep, Gay, the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Give them a round of applause.
And Miami has possession. Here's Vincent. Outside, Martin. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Left side, Markkanen. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Everyone knows about marketing from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Vincent, the pass to Martin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Agbaji, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Agbaji. Takes the three. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Agbaji. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Gay. He tries for three. That one, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back with you.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Jones. Sexton is out there with the limit. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
One of Robinson's specialties, the quick release off the catch.
The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Martin finds Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Wants to get it to Yurtsevin and does. And it's good for 2.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside for Robinson. Here's Vincent. Outside, Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And again, Miami with the triple.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Outside, Sexton. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Yurtsevin. Three-pointer, Martin. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry feeling it out a bit. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. There's the pass to Agbaji. Gay passes to Clarkson. Back to Gay. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Here's Hero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's a 4-point Miami lead.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
To the inside. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry drives in. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Gay. Jazz trail by 4. Inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Clarkson against Hero. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Here's Clarkson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Butler. Back to Love. Pass to Hero. 4 seconds left, and he slams it one-handed.
An aggressive scorer who hunts for his shot. Tyler knows how to get himself going.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there.
That's the end of the first half.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Miami leading by 6. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Gay outside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're running. Jumps up. And Adebayo throws it down.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
A lot of talent indeed. And Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
It's stolen by Lowry. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
It all started with Lowry's steal. His ability to lock in and defend makes him special.
Clarkson against Hero. Gay scanning the floor. There's the drive, and the layup is good. Gay's got 7 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Butler up top. He has 7 outside for Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. 11-point game. Kicks it out to Gay. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
That's tipped and stolen by Love. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo the screen. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Just 4 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Driving the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. The Heat leading by 15. Outside Butler.
Blocking foul called on Walker Kessler. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Love kicks to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Back to Love. 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Abaji. Passes it to Clarkson. Here's the screen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Heat leading by 17. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Love outside. Dishes it to Lowry. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Gay. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Down low. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points for Rudy Gay.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 17.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision-making right there. He showed both, and he did so.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Butler dishes to Lowry. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Here's Gay on the jam by Rudy Gay.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Pass to Love. Back to Adebayo. The shot comes out. Jazz trail by 13. The pass to Gay. Out to Clarkson. Back to Gay. To the wing right side. Plays it up and banks it in. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you pay him to do. Gay's a volume scorer who's having a big night.
Lowry passes to Love. Back to Lowry. Over in the corner, Hero. The three-pointer, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat leading by 11. Right side Lowry. Three-pointer, Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And that one good from Clarkson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Driving inside. And Adebayo sends it back. Clarkson taking his time here. The second chance effort. Gay misses. Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Butler kicks to Love. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Here's Abaji. There's the screen. Back to Clarkson. To the middle. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Heat leading by 13. Right side, Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. Adebayo the screen. And a wide open look for Hero. And another basket for Miami.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
Out to the wing. Markkanen passes to Abaji. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Back to Lowry. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. huge margin of victory for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And dishes to Markkanen. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Love kicks to Lowry. Drills it from outside. And the Heat lead by 16.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Porzingis can't get that one to fall.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Lowry outside. Love a screen on Morris. Outside Love. Lets it go from deep. Washington with a rebound. Right side Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
6 on the shot clock. Beal against Hero. Puts it up. Beal, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Lowry outside. From the top of the key, Porzingis grabs the board.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Hero. It's no good that time. And it's Washington the other way. Morris outside. Here's Porzingis. And he lays it up and in. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more room for Porzingis to play with that kind of aggression.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Kuzma against Butler. For three, Lowry. He buries it from three.
And Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
Morris passes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Kuzma. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Beal. Porzingis in the post. Butler covering. Porzingis misses. Hero on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Again, the Heat misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Miami calls timeout. If you want a t-shirt, you've got to get loud.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. 58 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer, Beal. He drops it from range. Beal's got 5.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
Oladipo outside. Connects from downtown.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The three, Porzingis. And the Wizards with another three.
Well, if Porzingis has range from the top, those corners have to look easy for him.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Monte Morris.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Both shots good from the stripe. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Nunn, the pass to Wright. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here at 7 finds Oladipo. Here's Vincent to the left wing. Here's your 7. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Washington Wizards.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat UK team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Oh, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Caleb Martin out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 6. Oladipo against Nunn. Pass to Vincent. Martin with the ball. Robinson on the wing. Martin a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's your 7 from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Outside Nunn. It's Wright on the wing. Pass to Gibson. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of the roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Here's Vincent. And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got 5 now.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Right up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Kispert. Robinson with the block. Martin outside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And they'll keep possession. Goes back up. Avdia. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Martin, the pass to Oladipo. Now Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Avdia. Yurtseven on the double team. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Gibson, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Ledyard, 7, gets it to go. He's got 7. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Right outside. Pass to Avdia. To the paint. Here's Kispert. Second shot opportunity. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo on the wing. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by the Wizards. Right outside. Over to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Kispert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Robinson. From deep. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Both teams deciding to change it up, so he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Butler, and he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Jimmy Butler not going to back down in that situation, just inviting some contact.
Now at the line.
That's good from Butler. And the Wizards making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Butler hits them both. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Gafford with a screen on Adebayo. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 9.
Yeah, Porzingis read that extremely well. He recognized right away he was going to get that shot.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Love. Beal against Lowry. Pass to Hero. 3-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Now Beal. Oh, got it off in time, but it... Okay, Allie, appreciate And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Washington has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the foul is called. He missed, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the
previous play is under review
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
You know what time it is, Heat fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
And the first one at the line is good.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Nails it from three. Lowry's got 6 points.
Well, Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
Beal against Hero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Now here's Hero. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Love passes to Lowry. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And he can't get the first one. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. You saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
The Heat making a switch here. Here's Evans checked in.
For your Miami Heat dancers.
Miami trailing. Here's Lowry. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They kick it out to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Butler finds you at 7. Butler against Kuzma to the inside. Adebayo. Rebound Washington. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
I want to see you get loud.
Free throw drops for Beal.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's Lowry penetrating. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Back to Beal. Inside. Nice move. Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Alec. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Hero. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Beal, the pass to Morris. Lowry with a steal. Hero with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Yurtseven. Beal against Adebayo. Outside Butler. Six to shoot. Back to Adebayo. Here's Yurtseven. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Yurtseven's got 9. Washington has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
Hero for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Kuzma outside. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Heat Houston.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Wizards with a lead. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Porzingis. And it's Miami with a rebound. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now. Hero for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Beal. The shot that time not on target. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry against Morris. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma against Butler. Elbow shot on the way. Washington with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Porzingis sets a screen. Beal with it. And Yurtseven picks him up defensively. For 3. Beal, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's Butler outside. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Whew, he's got to be feeling it. That was from deep.
Beal outside. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Lowry drives in. Out left to the wing. Yurtseven passes to Hero. Back to Yurtseven. And Gafford with the block. Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Butler against Kuzma. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. The 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Offline with a three. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Porzingis. Here they come with numbers in transition. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Beal. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight. Morris against Lowry. Adebayo passes to your 7. Nice D from Gafford.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Porzingis misses. And for Miami, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Butler. Can they get it? And Gafford with the block.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Wizards.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kristaps Porzingis.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
If he hadn't fouled out, they may have pulled him anyway. This game is over.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Morris with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were